especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now the former Washington Husky. Here's Myles Gaskin.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tua. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. After 1 on EA Sports. Two running plays, each lose a yard. They'll need to do much better now on 3rd and 12. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's going to be caught by Allie Cox. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 16. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to...
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. And the Dolphins are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Gaskin is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Gaskin again. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Balaj. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kalen Balaj, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
It certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Watson now to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Watson. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Watson looks to throw again. Space to run past the 20. Fighting his way through contact. Touchdown! Jalen Guyton, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Tua. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. They'll run now with Gaskin. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. After the interception, here's Watson. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 55 rushing yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 8 on the year. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Brings up second and 9 at the 23-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Tua. And he slings one that's incomplete.
To this point, and there's another example, another incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Gaskin. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
A final shot before the break. Watson, he'll go up top here for Hamler. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So we have reached halftime intermission with the visiting Chargers on top. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And we will not have a run back here as the 2nd half starts with a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they trail here to begin the 2nd half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Here's Fuller with a catch. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This is Gaskin on the carry. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
A play fake for Gaskin. Now Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Quickly into the hands of Fuller. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Tua sets up to pass it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
2nd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Now Tua.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
The kick by Sanders is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And some room to work. 30. 10. 5. Touchdown, L.A. K.J. Hamler. Dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Again, it's Balaj. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Now a handoff here to his running back. They find some open field here. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers 34. 59 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. They only needed a couple, but the blocking was good. And, of course, you can't tamp him down when he gets past that line of scrimmage.
No, and guess what? Not only were they physical at the point of attack, they executed so well. That's what you have to do in short yardage situations. Everyone has to be in the right spot taking on a defender to give him the chance that they did, and he took full advantage of it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. It's complete to Fuller. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chargers' 26-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Now, yes, a two-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a two-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Tua. Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
But sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
2nd and goal from the 1. And they'll run here with Carter. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. Now Carter. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Stephen Carter, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football? And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Emmanuel Agba that time, able to drop him for a loss. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
To try again after the sack, Watson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They will look to flush the memory of that pick six as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the fourth quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Javon Holland coming up to make the stop.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Quickly out wide to Eskridge. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Watson to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Kelly. A big game that time for the Chargers. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. I fucking hope your fucking PlayStation 5 catches a motherfucking virus right fucking now and fucking blue screens out and catches the ring of fucking death on your ass. You hear me? I don't give a shit.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you.
The Chargers going to signal for the
I hope your motherfucking USB cable to your fucking modem fucking fries right now. Oh shit.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Once more, here's
come on! Yeah, there we go. I'll take it. I'll take it. You're gonna have to make a decision. You're gonna have to make a decision.
Closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would.
Well, I'm talking about whether or not you call the timeout now or later.
3 in the lead. So, how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're
Will
confident
you?
in the kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about.
Yeah, but you sure you're gonna get closer?
Down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Okay, let's see. Shall we?
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
There he is.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it.
Aye.
Working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now the timeout.
I should have paused it on your ass.
Field goal range with
3. Okay, so it's 2 things you got to remember before you kick this thing, man. Titty milk. Oh, give me the 1 second, you motherfuckers. Good one, boy.
And the kick went through. And they have regained the lead. So this one is in the win column for the LA Chargers.
Motherfuckers. Well, at least we made motherfucking Watson throw that interception. Oh, shit. Oh, this motherfucker here.
Let's make sure that we minimize our mistakes.
Yes, sir.
It's an ideal start as they move to
3-0
on the young season.
Get your sorry ass off the field, nigga. Get some arm strength. Can't throw deep, sorry motherfucker. Can't wait till Watson really on my motherfucking squad next year, and I don't have to worry about monkey ass Chris stealing my players.
The Buffalo Bills.
That's alright. He gonna lose because he got the toughest schedule. He gonna lose. He gonna lose. I'm gonna get that number 1 seed. Fuck y'all. Oh, shit. Oh, this nigga Tua with that ragdoll arm, bro. Can't do shit with this dude, bro. I'm not against a real defense. Finally got the run game going. It took forever to get the fucking run game going, bro. Shit. That's alright. That's alright. Catch him in the playoffs. That's when they really hurt. He can have that one. We'll get the playoff win. Boy, Mo Alley went off, boy. That was a good investment right there, boy. Forget Njoku. David Njoku ain't want to come to Miami. Them could have been his catches right there. Bam. Let me see what I did different right here. Okay. I mean, I tapped out of the pocket just to move it. That shit started lagging once the broadcast kicked back in. Taking the large score, Matthew, Eckler, Chase McLaughlin, Gaskin, sorry, motherfucker, boy. I'll be so glad when we get rid of this motherfucker in the off season. Shout out to the Facebook group Fins Up for kicking me out of the Facebook group because I told y'all motherfuckers that Tua was sorry and you couldn't take my motherfucking word for it. Oh, you're just a hater. No, I'm not a hater. I understand football and I know more about the game than you dumb fucks ever will. I got more motherfucking football knowledge in my dead pinky toe than you motherfuckers will ever fucking learn about the game. So don't you ever fucking tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about when I tell you Tua's trash, the motherfucker's trash. He's an NFL quarterback, but you ain't gonna win no Super Bowl with him. You can win some motherfucking games with him, but he ain't gonna be the reason why you win. He's a motherfucking good Trent Dilfer. You feel me? Fuck out of here. Mobile Chad Pennington. You know what I'm saying? Extra fragile Trent Green. He's all of those motherfuckers. The same guy. He ain't shit. Got to throw the ball 5 yards and hope the wide receiver make an amazing fucking catch and take it the rest of the way. Oh, but he was good at Alabama. That's because he had a bunch of 5-star motherfucking talent around him. It's hard to look bad when everybody around you is a motherfucking gangster on the fucking field except for you. That's what I'm looking for right there. I know that made Chris sick right there. Why he did not want to throw that pick. It was time. He had to come up against that real defense, put that pressure on him, make him get rid of that bitch quick. But we dropped off. The pressure wasn't coming. Yeah, we dropped off, and he overthrew it. He tried to guide it back in. No, sir. And I got this guy off the scrap heap. One time for AGL, GMs, y'all motherfuckers are terrible. Because I signed this guy here, 2 weeks ago? Week 1? I don't know. Yeah, I signed this dude week 2. Abram, number 14. Peep him out. This motherfucker might just be defensive player of the year in my goddamn system. You feel me? This motherfucker brings the hammer. I don't like that number 14. I would like to change it. I mean, he just went up there and mossed him for the ball. Give me that shit. That's mine. Hallelujah. And he's skating. Skirt. Wrong. Yeah, that was a play of the game for us right there, because that's what tied it up. Good shit, boy. You get the snapshot. Good game, Chris. I'm gonna get you in the playoffs, buddy. You can have that one. We'll get the one that counts.